2007, we can see that there is ineffective rental collection due to mix-up of rental records and violation of agreement terms or delay agreement renewal. The second issue is management of business premise license in 2013, which emphasized on the issues of business operating without an expired license, and there is also management compound record is not satisfactory. The third issue is the management of state road maintenance in 2015, where the road maintenance record is lacking in details. The fourth issue is management of landscape maintenance in 2016, where incomplete management of tree inventory work, and there is also issues in sales and rental of decorative plant record is not well maintained. Okay, based on the issues that we have identified, we have come up that the recurring issues for Alor City Council is data maintenance, or we also known as poor record management. This is because Alor City Council failed to update records in timely and properly manner, and this has caused any delay in plan implementation in the city councils. Other than that, the data also is incomplete, not detail oriented, and also disorganized. This is because in every audit inspection, the audit committee need to tell to Alor City Council to maintain their records so that it will help in the future audit inspection. So there is also another highlighted issues in Alor City Council, which is the change of report presentation in the Auditor General reports on activities of the state. Prior to 2010, there is a general matter section that tells on the follow-up status of the recurring issues in the Alor City Councils. However, effective 2011, there is no more general matters reporting, and they changed to dashboard reporting. So from that, they need to go to the National Audit Department portal of website in order to view the follow-up status on the recurring issues in Alor City Councils.
Okay, I will continue the factors. Based on the finding, we can conclude that the main issue facing Alor City Council is better record management. For this issue, we found the following factors. The first one is local record management policies and legislation. So, policies set a standard of record management. If the government does not clearly communicate record management policies, and the employees will record in a wrong way. Some employees will record in a wrong way, that resulting in errors in documents and inconsistent works. And in addition, it will also cause the improper record management, which led to loss of information of government and affect the goodwill of the government. And the absence of regulation and policies had caused some officials to violate the terms of agreement and may delete the update of the agreement. The second factor is local qualified works in the department. In most parts of government, there are no qualified workers, and the records generally are ordinary employees. The ordinary employees local professional trainings lead to local knowledge and skills about the record. So that's resulting in content work creation. And the more importantly, unqualified employees cannot achieve the efficiency and specific work, and lead to records and accuracy of information record.
And the third one is a lack of cybersecurity and bad human behavior. Recorded files and information may be attacked by Trojan horses and viruses, resulting in the loss and damage of important information. And internal officials or employees who use their power and their knowledge to self-profit by stealing or altering lack of effective monitoring of officials result in bad record management. And the last one is the lack of dedicated record center and record budget. The government's inadequate understanding of the role of the document management in supporting efficiency and expenditure have led to a lack of effective record center and record budget. And failure to have a clear budget will also result in financial failure and ultimately lead to poor record management, which will affect government management efficiency.
Okay, so I'm going to present about the auditor's recommendation on the current issue. So for the first issue is that construction and management of business area. So based on the audit report, construction and management of the business area is not satisfying. So there are some weaknesses which causes the additional cost on the actual cost. Okay, so the project also was delayed even after they receiving the provision. Auditors found out that there are many vacant booths that are not to be rent, and also the tenants also did not renew the expired agreement immediately, and also there are tenants who did not pay the rental for more than 3 months. So there are some recommendations by the auditors. Is the first one is about the booth construction project, where EMBA should prepare proposal according to the requirement under the federal government's provisions, which is allocation guideline BP.1 that was prepared by the KPKT. And also EMBA also should ensure that all the design plans have been done properly so that there is no additional cost on the project later. And for the second one is about how the EMBA should manage on the booth management, which they should give some rental to the private section, and also they need to do promotion on the vacant booths to the public through the website or distributing the booklet so that the people who wants to start their business can know the information about the vacant booths. And also for the mutual agreement that has been not renewed by the tenants, the EMBA should take an action according to the law so that the tenants can renew the mutual agreement immediately. Okay, for the second issue, which is the management of business premise license. So based on the audit report on 2013, the auditor has found that the auditor has analysed the report, and they through the EPBT system by using AACL, and they found out that there are more than 1,000 business premise has been with the temporary status since year 2012 and before. So the license has been approved since 1967 until 2020, which the cost amounted to 420,000 ringgit Malaysia. However, there are 73 approved license that could not be identified the status of the year approval, which the information is not updated in the EPBT system. Fortunately, EMBA's respond on the issue that the temporary license was issued for the purpose to give the applicant time for them to fulfill the requirement by the councils. However, auditors advise them that they should review on the condition given to the applicants so that they can improve the efficiency on their management of the business premise license. Furthermore, auditors also do an observation to the business premise location accompanied by the director of EMBAS. They found out that there are some of the premise that operate without a valid license. So, EMBAS officer has taken an immediate action on them, where they issue the compound to those who not have the valid business license. By doing observation and checking at the business premise license, the City Council can improve their management on the business premise business premise license, and they can make the management more effective.
Okay, so I'm going to continue to present about the issues that has been recommended by the auditors. So for the third one is regarding the management of state road maintenance. So what the auditor suggests is that there are two, which is the maintenance of pavement. So what the auditor suggests is that the road will be paved by the pothole. So the road will not be holes anymore, and the road will be repaired. And the auditor also suggests to do a routine maintenance. This is for the City Council to know that the road will always be repaired and there is no damage happen on the roads. And the second one is regarding the shoulder maintenance. So this is a work involving grading and raising the road shoulder level, so that the shoulder level will be the same level as the road. So there will be, this is to avoid the accidents happen. And they also recommend to do a routine maintenance work for the shoulder maintenance. Okay, so the next one is regarding the management of billboard. So the auditors have three recommendations. The first one is to get approval from committees. So the authorities will submit form to obtain the permission so that they can set up the billboard. And this will also, the MPSPK will create a data whitening to see all those applications that's been made, so that they can authorize the form and the application that's been made. And the second one is regarding the billboard maintenance. So auditor recommend the City Council to take an improvement action on the billboard, because we know that currently there are lots of billboard that has been damaged. So they recommend to the City Council to make a routine action on the billboard, so that the billboard will always be in a good condition. And they also recommend to charge some maintenance money in the event of billboard structure, so to make a good structure of billboard. And they also made a review of existing SOP, so that the application of the billboard will be more efficient and effective. And the third one is regarding the management system, which is the SISPOT. So management system is that they will create a special team. So this team will inspect and will monitor all those billboard. And they also recommend to take enforcement action to those who illegally set up the billboard without getting approval from the permission from the work maintenance. Okay, so for the last one is regarding the management of landscape maintenance. So what the auditor suggests is that there are two suggestions. The first one is to enhance the monitor of work meeting the appointed contractors. So currently they have appointed Pomegranate Lime Enterprise to carry out the landscape works at the Jalan Anak-Anak Bukit. So City Council, what City Council need to do is that they need to monitor the work done by the contractors, so that the work done at the landscape will be in a good condition. And this is also to avoid procrastinate work. For example, like there are been issues regarding the contractors whereby they take a long time to do the work regarding the landscape maintenance. So when there are some authorities that is monitor the work done by the contractors, so this can avoid the unwanted schedule. Okay, so the second one is to take immediate action to dispose of dead trees. So we know that there are some trees that has been fallen, so this can lead to unwanted accident happen. due to this voluntary. So what the auditor suggests is that the public is welcome to notify and inform to the city council regarding the unwanted voluntaries that has been fallen at their place. So with this information, city council can get the information and they will dispose all those voluntary to avoid the unwanted accidents. So,
Okay, next our discussion is about which is better between the old reporting presentation with the current one reporting, which is the dashboard reporting presentation. So from our research, we found that started from 2010 and above, the Auditor General Department, or known as AG, has changed their reporting presentation by adopting the dashboard reporting on their official portal. By this dashboard reporting, the auditor disclosed the progress of each activity for by each stage by showing the statistic and the bar chart, which is the disclosure not anymore included in Auditor General report. So the advantage from this dashboard reporting is it provides the centralized location for the users and also the auditors to analyze, interact and also access the up-to-date information for each activity, where they can visual and analyze itself by go through the portal dashboard, which is a very contrary to the old reporting standard, with it is not centralized location where the auditor need to download and open the Auditor General report and download for the which year that they want. So this is not centralized because they need to jump here and there to see the performance itself. The next one is the good of this dashboard reporting, which is easy to monitor and measure the performance of the activity, where it can be in a real time, where auditor can visualize and analyze this performance in order to focus in KPI and also generate the accurate decision for the activity that not has been complete or solved with. And this is a very contrast with the old reporting, which is not easy to monitor, since like I said, the auditor or user need to jump here and there, which is they need to open the for example for the 2016 they need to read all the thing, and also to 2017 they need to read. Or for your information, the old reporting standard, there are 3 sections, which is section 1, section 2 and section 3, which this the progress will be disclosed in the section 3, and for the dashboard reporting there is not anymore the section 3. Next is a very crucial thing, which is this the dashboard reporting is more efficient by the faster access to see the performance and to take the another action, where very different with the old reporting standard reporting presentation. So from this comparison, from our report, in our opinion is the dashboard reporting is most better and efficient reporting presentation, where the auditors can visualize itself from the one screen to see the progress the activity. And if you look at the official portal itself, the part of ICT policy, there is mention about the vision and mission, and the mission is untuk memantapkan dan menuju ke arah ICT yang lebih efisien. So this is very aligned with this mission, which is more efficient dashboard reporting presentation. Thank you.
I will continue with the conclusion. In conclusion, based on our finding, we have identified 5 problems related to Alor city council, and all of the issues arising on the management of the city council. And the most recurring performance audit issue is poor report format with dashboard reporting. The dashboard reporting presentation will be better. And this all from